I call on Benjamin Doyle to make a maiden statement.
Yesterday was International Trans Day of Remembrance, a day to celebrate the gift that is our trans whānau. Let it be known in this house that trans lives are taonga, that ira whiti rights are a te tiriti issue. It is a day to reflect on the tireless work of our trans leaders and elders, the icons who have fought, who have organised, who have existed in the face of enormous vitriolic hate. A hate, I might add, that was imported to Aotearoa by colonisation. I am not here for any one part of my identity. I am here for all the many interwoven and textured strands that constitute me and which constitute you. I am proud to be takatāpui, queer, non-binary, which means that my gender is expansive and fluid, not muzzled by the strict confines of a suffocating binary. This institution we represent and its successive neoliberal governments have put profit before people and planet time and time again. Like the river, we must flow and adapt. That like the birds, we must rise, we must sing. That like the forest, we must breathe. This week, the hikoi mō te tiriti arrived on the grounds of Parliament, tens of thousands of people. The people will not allow the divisive and incendiary rhetoric of the obnoxiously loud and ill-informed few to recklessly hack away at the foundations we have worked for so long to build. Don't get me wrong, our relationships are not perfect and the systems this generation has inherited are ill-equipped at best and catastrophically disastrous at worst, but we must not lose sight of what could be. We can choose to end poverty, we can choose to transform the tax system, we can choose to adequately fund healthcare and child and whānau-centric education. It is a matter of political will, of community strength, of collective dreaming, of radical love for one another. The moment we choose to love, we begin to move against domination. Radical love does not look like prisons or military boot camps for children. It does not look like people sleeping on the streets or being kicked out of emergency housing. Love does not look like drilling for gas and oil in the habitats of critically endangered species. It does not look like animals being raced to death for profit and pleasure of bets, or innocent people being murdered in a genocide in Palestine and Lebanon. To love is to move against domination. We must recognise the insidious tendrils of colonisation and capitalism, which in the reckless pursuit of power and wealth justify the grotesque disposal of human lives and the evisceration of our environment. Mana atua, mana tipua, mana takatāpui e. Ka rongo te pō, ka rongo te ao, haumi e, hui e, taiki e.